Welcome to my kitchen. My name is Aparna. Today I'm going to show you how to make ghee. And ghee is clarified butter used in Ayurveda for pacifying vata and pitta. It's delicious, it's healthy when used in moderation, and it's very simple to prepare, although it requires some discipline and a little bit of attention. So I'm going to use only 2 sticks of butter. You want to get good quality unsalted butter, preferably organic. And we're just going to put these 2 sticks of butter in this pot here. I prefer to leave the butter cold before I remove the packaging because it's much more easier to remove it. Otherwise you'll have melted butter or soft butter all over your fingers. And I'd rather use it all to make the ghee than have it melt on my fingers. So, at first, this butter will be cooked on high heat till it melts. And when it melts, we'll turn it down to low. So this butter has now nearly melted all the way through. And you can hear little sizzling, bubbling sounds coming from it, which is a sign that the moisture from the butter now has separated and it's starting to evaporate. It's having a fight with the oil. It's a good sign because we want our ghee to be completely free of any moisture. Otherwise it will go rancid. So this sound is a very good sound. You want to be listening for it. So you make ghee with your 2 senses, your ears and your eyes. You want to listen for it and watch for it. When I was a young girl, my mother, my aunts, my grandmother used to make butter from cream, and then we would churn butter for fun. And we churned it with this. So you put the cream and the water in a pot, and you insert this into the pot and you churn, and it takes quite a while for the butter to form. But when it does, it's very exciting. It's a very sweet, fresh, buttery taste that it had. And then we would take my grandmother would form them into balls with her hand, and then we would melt it in a large pot to make ghee. So I have a lot of fond memories of helping make ghee and helping make butter, and then of course enjoying it. Okay, cut. So this is what melted butter that's cooking looks like. Underneath this foam is the ghee that's starting to cook. Some people skim this foam. I choose not to. You don't have to. It will eventually just burn off, and we're also going to strain it, so it's going to get strained. So we're looking to strain the very bottom, which will have this milk solids that we don't want, and we don't want this scummy substance on top. So this ghee now is done because you no longer hear those bubbling sounds, those sputtering sounds of the moisture evaporating. So if we let this cook anymore, it will burn. As you can see on the bottom, it's starting to have the brown crust. So we have our prepared ghee.
Oh.
So this is the final stage of the ghee. I'm going to strain it. This is a fine mesh strainer. Don't use plastic, it will melt. And a sturdy glass container. And I'm going to strain the ghee. And you can see this lovely golden liquid accumulating in my glass container. So there is delicious, super healthy ghee. Clarified butter. You want to store it not in the fridge but outside. It doesn't need any more coldness going into it. We've heated it, we've cooked it, we've infused it with Agni or fire energy. And when it's completely cool, we're going to put a top on it, but not until it's completely cool, otherwise it will grow mold on it. Because the moisture, the condensation from the heat will accumulate and grow mold. You also don't want to double dip it. You want to use a dry spoon take a spoonful and then always use a fresh spoon. So ghee can be used for toast, chapatis, a little drizzle of it on dal or beans. It helps with digestion. Tastes really lovely. It's sweet in taste. And well-prepared ghee will last for a long time. Unless, of course, you love it and you eat a lot of it, then it's gone. So here is a very simple way of making ghee, liquid gold as I call it. Hopefully you'll make it. You will find this recipe in my cookbook, Happy Belly, Happy Soul. And along with that, I have 107 recipes in that cookbook. Vegetarian, Vedic recipes. Thank you.